Yeah, we've talked about that one.
Yeah, but I know Swaggy wanted us to talk about hidden as a topic, but
Hmm.
like I've said what we have to say. Just let it be.
Yeah. So,
Something just came to my mind. Like this whole thing about Danny Green madness. But later
oh,
on, was clarified that it was actually a comedy skit and stuff.
mm-hmm.
But maybe that's what everyone wanted us because on the day when I announced that, I think it was on a Thursday
Mm-hmm.
when I said we cannot go live, and he was like, where? And we have a lot of things to talk about. I had a few other things we wanted to talk about in the
Maybe
comedy
at the
world.
point nobody knew it was a skit.
Yeah, at that point nobody knew. Everybody just thought it was
Everybody
mad.
thought it was mad.
Yes, that was what was trending. Danny Green mad.
Yeah, I just saw a blog posting that a Cameroon blogger, a Cameroon comedian went mad in Nigeria trying to go viral or what. Okay, psych, we're live. What up? It's your boy, the Multi on platform. And how I feel like relieved to say this intro again because I always say it. I always say it when it is wrong. Like, Claudette, what's up? What's up, Claudette? So, yeah, our intro this time it will be unorthodox. Like, you will not just be like, boom, what up, it's your boy, the Libyan, welcome to another episode of Contrast. No, but welcome to another episode of Contrast Podcast. Like, we, new setting, new energy, new. Everybody had to take some time off. You know, the world was moving too fast and too wild and too dangerous and too draining. So, yeah, everybody had to take a step back and regroup, put their self together, their thoughts together, and everything. And yeah, it was what has been happening throughout this period of detoxing for everybody.
Yeah, so for my part, it was kind of like also disgusting because firstly, light issue. So for
Yeah.
like 2 days we didn't have light, so it was like there was nothing I could do. Just had to sit down and meditate, right? Yeah, so yeah, so that was that, and after that we had light, of course, and I had a lot of things to catch up on, and that is what's kind of still making me unstable right now because like those days there's a lot I have to catch up on. For not
Yeah.
saying that a lot of small things, but yeah, I have deadlines. I think I have something I have to submit on Saturday, which is like
Mm-hmm.
5 pages
Mm-hmm.
that I've not even started because I'm trying to catch up with other things. So it's just really crazy, but yeah, I'm gradually figuring it out.
Yeah, Cameroon shit. Stuff in Cameroon. Oh well, the good news is maybe with time you get to the stage when electricity in Cameroon will not be your priority. Like even if they
Wait,
take the
what?
electricity, like when electricity in Cameroon will not be like a priority. Like even if they take their life, you say, when I take the thing.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my
I need to
bike
get
up.
I need to get my generator. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, you need to get to that stage where
Yeah.
yeah. So on my end I just needed time away to heal myself mentally. Yeah. I think I've been doing that too much of late. But the most important thing is mental health is the best thing anybody needs to get under control, like handle anything. If that one is not great, everything else falls apart. That's just the fact about life. If your mental state is not stable, everything else falls apart. Like you don't, you're not productive. You can't be productive 100%. You can't give it your all, even if you try to hold it in and just say, okay, let me be professional and keep my personal life away and my personal state of mind away. You you may feel at the moment you're doing it right or you're doing the best, but when you go back and look at the work you did during that period of having that mental shit happening, you realize, was I actually doing that? Like forcing it that way? Like you see, it was not the best, or it's not the best of what you normally do. So the best thing is just to shut things, like not shutting down, but take a little break fix things together and come back. So as things slow down on your end and my end, things also slow down in the industry. Everywhere slowed down. So okay, for guys watching, okay, welcome to everybody who is watching us right now. And I think we've been out for so long, and the family just feel disconnected right now. Everything just feel cold. Even on the group, guys were they wanted us to talk about so many topics in the group. Like this one, what we are just saying now is it just, you know what? Let me share this thing. I don't think Molitown family know we are online yet because I've just been silent for so long, and yeah, let me share it in the group so we can get everybody on board and get everything back to speed. So if you're watching us right now, how was your day? How have you been through this whole period when everybody were you also detoxing like us? What were you doing? What were you up to? Like give us a hint before we dive into the topic because I know we have a lot to talk about today. This break that we took, we there were so many things that accumulated like tenor and like we just knew the thing was like subliminal, but it wasn't direct. But now we know directly, it's direct now. We also Daphne is also like on the road to becoming a mom, to becoming a mom. Do you know that?
No.
Lockdown comedy.
What? Really?
I don't know if that's real or if this fake or if it is what, but
Photoshop. I think it was Photoshop. I saw a picture like that, but I think it was
yeah,
Photoshop.
that one there, yeah, and progress. Like, yeah. Also, I have something I want us to talk about. Also, when we were talking about how lockdown. What's up, bruv? Everything alright? We had some things we were talking about the development in the career of our artists, like away from music. How do they make money? What level? The lifestyle some of them live, like until they were rejecting the idea of the paparazzi, you know? So, the topic of today, Claudette. Oh, okay, Claudette, thank you. Yeah, me too. Like, I was just scrolling online, then I saw it. And yeah, I just said maybe because the family knows best. Like when I bring it up, we will always debate. It is a debate show, contrast. Like I brought back the old design because it reflect the energy of the show. Yeah, so contrast. Like when you have something that you doubt or something you believe in, you just bring it here, and if it is wrong, they'll correct. We'll talk together, like debate it and come to a solution or conclusion. Like yeah, so if they definitely think it's fake, okay, and then I think I'll do more finding. I just cannot dismiss it. I'll just do more findings and see if it is true or false. Yeah. So then we were talking about the lifestyle of artists, and until I proposed an idea of even hiring or employing paparazzi, and the guys turned it off. Like that was against that idea. That was against that idea, and I was for the idea because based on what Daphne is going through now, based on her development, recent developments in life, I think a paparazzi would have shown that already. Yeah, I think we should have shown that already. But yeah, those are
So
like
the picture, why I also feel like it's fake is because
no, I'm not talking
that's
about the
their
pic.
faces. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking
Yeah, I'm
about.
just saying when I yeah, she has a new house. So when I
Yeah, she
saw
has
that
a new
picture,
house, tenants. That's what I'm talking about now, about the paparazzi and everything. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm talking about the new house, the development. Like she's showing
yes,
success and growth in everything she's doing. Like the music is, the career is paying off. Like endorsements, the music, the shows, everything now is adding up. Like she now owns her own house, a place where she can call her own. Like now you can tell yourself, I actually have a career. Those are the kind of things I wanted us to,
yeah.
yeah, to use the paparazzi to highlight in the industry. Okay, so yeah, I've shared it on Molitown Family. to let the craziest family on the internet come in. So, yeah. So we wanted to talk about Mings and Tenor. Because you remember the last time when I think when Ming said something about he wanted to share somebody's song, and he realized that person has not been sharing his, doesn't have his time, you know, and he just decided to pull back. When I said that thing, I suggested that we suggested that he may be aiming at Tenor. Yeah, like subliminally just aiming at Tenor. So these two guys are more similar than like Nenos. Nenos and Minx are similar, but Tenor is completely different from these guys. I don't think they are in the same lane, like they are the same kind of artists. Minx is something different from Tenor. So I don't know why the comparison came in. I don't know where this whole um, grudge or this whole disagreement came from. You know, I don't know where all this came from,
Um,
but animosity came
yeah,
from.
but my question to you is, what do you mean by different lanes? Because I feel like they have more similarities than differences. Sometimes they even look alike to me, if I'm being honest. Like there was a time when I didn't know the difference of like Whitney, this time new song. Like I'm very new to the industry.
No,
Yeah, I'm like there was a time when I was not yet really like engaged in entertainment world. I don't even know who did Kabangondo, who did the song Blanche Baby. Like
no,
like yeah, they have more similarities to me than differences.
no. They are two different kind of artists. Come on.
Kind of what
So
I
these are
mean,
the
like
okay. Wait, what you just said now just confirmed something. Maybe this is the kind of misunderstanding that push out that narrative that guys are comparing Mings to Tenor. It's a misunderstanding because you never know, you were not in tune with the industry at that point. Maybe you just got into liking or studying or getting attached or understanding the industry before you could differentiate all these things. But I believe there are so many guys like that in the industry, and I believe that narrative was being pushed by them that brought up this kind of controversy. You know, most of these kind of things are brought up by fans. I just believe these two guys, they don't have any reason to be beefing with each other. I just don't think they have any reason off screen. But now that this whole thing is happening, I went through a scenario where they had the opportunity to be on the same spot. And I realized on that song, Dune Dune, Mings and Teno never appeared on the same shot. Magasco, Mimi, and Mings, they appeared. Magasco, Mimi, and Teno appeared. Magasco, Mings, and Loco, everybody appeared. But when Mings did his own shot, he did it by himself and with Magasco and Mimi. Teno wasn't there. But it was the same scene, like the same environment, the same set, and everything. So I went back and started checking all these things like, but why are these guys beefing? Were they not on a song that became like, even that J'ai la puissance, that power? Like, I was like, but they were on a song. Then I went back and checked and I saw that, and both of them are managed by Empire, which is Universal. And I think Tenor is on Def Jam now. I don't know how these Def Jam things work. I don't know how it works, but I
yeah,
still,
but I'm looking at the two rappers, right? These are both, first of all, they are both rappers.
yeah,
They are both young rappers.
yeah.
Relative to the other rappers, they are like the youngest really in the game right now. Both of them. They both sing in French and they both principally have a similar group of fans.
Nope.
Like, yeah, I do believe if you like tenor songs, it's easy to like Ming songs because they
Nope.
almost have the same kind of style.
Mm-mm. They are too different.
Okay, why?
Ming's has a Ming's sound is completely different from Tenor's sound. Ming's vibe is completely different from Tenor's vibe. I would just say, yeah, just of recent, Ming's has been doing this is freestyles that he has been rapping, that he's trying to go the hip hop route. And hip hop route is something that every rapper goes to when they want to show that they are actually rappers. Even Drake does it. Even Kosi did it with the Presidents du Rap. Even They know sometimes drop these hip hop freestyles, like and hip hop songs. Mings did it too with this freestyle, but when it goes to official singles, that's where you discover the commercial sound they go with. Mark David, what's up? That's where you discover the official commercial sound they market, they sell. If you think about Teno's first hit song, Kabangondo, Ming's first hit song, Gigolo, I think it was Gigolo. I think so. There are two different kind of songs. Like every hit song, all of them have is different from each other. But when you have to be a rapper, when it comes to being a rapper, rapping is things that like hip hop is a genre that when you do it, you have to prove at a certain point that you're not just an artist, you're an MC.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, right, Jay-Z might have a different rap style from that.
Yep.
But it's understandable that the same kind of people who are Jay-Z can be the same kind of people who love fans. Because these are people who like rap music. I'm not saying they have a similar voice, but I'm just saying they do the same type of music that's rap music. They're
Yep.
not doesn't take, okay? Mings doesn't take. They both
Teno
have
does something he calls singing. Mings just recently started doing the same thing he calls singing. That he used, yeah, auto tune. Yeah.
yeah. But what I'm saying is people who like rap music
Follow Mo, what's up? Yeah, I'm back.
Mings music and tenor music, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like they have the same sound. I'm just saying if you like rap music, those people will do rap. So you probably have similar fan base because you both do rap. Yeah. So I'm just saying you have a lot of similarities. You have a lot of
I just don't think Mings
similarities.
fans, I just don't think the people that enjoy Mings songs like 100% enjoy Teno songs. I can say Teno has more fans than Mings, but when you go to their core individual fans, I don't think guys that enjoy the kind of songs that Mings put out. Because Mings' style of music, what I'm talking about is the lyrics, the content of their music. Mings own is completely different from what Teno does.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying core Mings fans are completely different from core Teno fans. So they are just different.
Yeah, it's true. But you know the core Mings fans and the core tenor fans, those are the minority, right?
Yeah.
Majority of
Those are the guys who
people
determine, those are the guys who push your song, your sound to become a commercial hit.
something majority of people turn up to Mings or tenor don't really take their time to listen to the lyrics. And majority of people dancing in the club and when you're in the club and you're drinking your whatever you're doing, you're not caring about the lyrics or whatever.
Yeah.
You're just okay, I like the sound and maybe the catchphrase, the chorus, that's what you vibe to. So I'm saying majority of people listen to Mings and
Most of
tenor
Teno's songs,
don't
most of
listen to
Teno's
another.
songs are the chorus and the catchphrases. Most of Ming's songs are the verses, what he's saying. Like their anthems, like their life events, life stories, true life things that happen around you. Ming's songs are not just the chorus that hits you, it is the whole song. Tenor songs are mostly the hooks and the lyrics. And his energy, the energy he puts out during the performance, like the video performances and everything, you know. But Ming's songs are the messages on the song, the whole song.
It's true, like for example, the Gala Ile, right?
Yeah.
It's like a whole message. But I'll tell you, I don't know what the story says. I've never really taken my time. Like I don't care that much to
What?
know about his story and whatever. I just
The
know the
people who made that
Gala.
song a hit understood the story, like they were listening to the story. Like, what? You haven't got time to listen to the whole of that song.
Saying is what I'm saying is the people. I don't think the people made it a hit and the people who listen to the lyrics.
No, they are. Because when I discovered that song, because of the way the song went viral on social media, because guys were playing not the hook, but the actual first verse right to the hook. Because of what he said. See, you got like talking about a girl that he had, like he gave the girl everything he had, you know. But one day he met the girl. Like the girl said, oui, je commentais avec une gueule, je respectais ses quoi et ses valeurs. And elle a dit que quoi, mais je préfère aller me faire ailleurs. Le macabre voulait maman. J'ai digéré. J'avais le choix alors. Then when she left, like finally one day he was walking in the club and his friend said, yeah, that's their ex with her new guy. So when he went out to say I don't know, like you know how guys they say they want to see who the guy is. When he saw the guy, he was like, but What the fuck is what? Is that the kind of guy this girl left me for? Like, look, guy like Malay. Like, you see. So
Yeah,
that was the whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I get you, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know. Maybe you stumbled on the song differently, but for me, I think that song came out when I was in university,
Mm-hmm.
and why I got captivated to the song because in class
Mm-hmm.
everybody was just like gala in the mama. That was it. So it was just that phrase, like for nothing. People were just saying the phrase for nothing, and I was like, oh, that's how I became curious, and I was like, okay,
Rostani, what's up? Yeah. Good
yeah,
afternoon.
yeah.
Where you are, if it is
So
afternoon.
yeah, so that's how I became curious about the song, and that's how many people heard about the song because it was just a catchphrase used around campus.
Yeah.
Gala ile, eh, mama. Like even sometimes when let me say you're talking to your friend and maybe a guy is asking her out, you drop that gala ile, eh,
Thank
mama.
you. Thank you, Rose.
You guys know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. So, but Tenos on his most of his songs, which song, like his hit songs that he has, you have Kabangondo with Mani Bella, you have Dulu Dap, you have what else?
I I think those are the two songs that I can really remember. Really that whole Tabangono, what
Yeah. So, but Mings has Mimbaye with Blanche Bailey, Mings has with DJ Kinney, Mings has a hit with his own personal hit Lugala Ile. Mings has the song with Franico. Mings has Mings is a hit guy, but that's why I kept saying that this guy is like they underrate this guy a lot. So when that thing happened, I haven't seen his reply, but up to me, I just the industry has been too cold for so long. Like even the A-list, the R&B guys are not dropping music. Everything is just it's like everybody is falling back. The energy, the enthusiasm the industry had when this new wave, when this new age started, is dying down.
excuse me, let me go turn off the tap.
Right. Yep, guys. So I was saying, wait, where's that? Mm. Oh, okay. Yep. So where was I?
Yeah, so you're talking about the industry dying down.
Yeah, the industry is dying down now. I just think the artists, like even the R&B guys, even most of the A-list guys, they've fallen back. Like the enthusiasm the industry had, the energy they had when this new age, new wave started that everybody wanted to. Like everybody was hungry. Like everybody wants to be famous. They want to have a hit song. They want to, like the A-list guys never wanted another A-list guy to have a hit song in that season when they don't have a hit song during that season. Like that energy has died. I just don't feel it anymore.
Since when Jojo dropped his sixth album, the Avengers Comeback?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it because I
You will
know
come and save
firstly,
everybody again the same way you save us
firstly, he
from.
has to cause some beef on Twitter.
Yeah.
Probably that, yeah, people will be talking about that. Then he dropped the album. Firstly, he's doing it. Probably will call some people out the album. They're going to
Hmm.
be pissed and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that thing will spark a whole new energy. But what I was saying, where I was heading to was this means and thing. They should just take it to songs like these tracks, at least to keep the industry entertained.
Yeah, they should do these tracks. Let's talk about that. That would be more fun.
That's what I was thinking about. Like they should just put it into a beef. I just know subliminally Teno has been dissing Mings in his song subliminally, but Mings haven't replied. Mings don't reply. It's like Mings don't have the time to. Like he doesn't pay attention to all that. Which as a hip hop fan is almost like football, like soccer, like when Bayern Munich or when Germany meets Ghana, Kevin and Jerome Prince Boateng, like they are brothers, but when they are in the field, it's a competitive sport. You have to be competitive. So Mings should realize that this whole thing is rap. He's a rapper. He's not an R&B singer that you just say, okay, He wants to be personal because when R&B artists have beef, they take it off the record. Like they can talk about it, call you hear PRs calling managers, talking, they squash it. But as a rapper, you let the general public decide, judge, debate, put an end to it, tell you when to stop and when to continue. If the general public say, "Man, you lose," just we don't want to hear any song again from you because that guy killed you. Yeah, that's how rappers settle a beef. I just want them to use this opportunity they should just entertain the industry that way. You know?
They should, they need to.
Yeah. So talking about businesses, the last time I told guys to go and find out like the businesses some of our artists have away from music. And Daphne just proved that like she's an A-list artist. Like most A-list artists, we don't know if they actually own houses, and she has proven like most of them still have landlords. Like most of them. But she just proved that she's left that batch. That she has left that batch. Like she's actually an A-list artist now. Like you can relate. Even I believe Malox owns his own place now. I believe Malox was one of them, but Malox is not one of those who always who would yeah who would no, Malox is somebody when he has something he boasts of it or proud of it, because I remember when he built his new Zone du Rap studio, he said it cost 20 million francs and blah blah all that, you know. And he has Boisvemang now. That's the hottest spot where A-list artists or celebrities or actors or famous people in Cameroon go there and celebrate. Boisvemang.
You know, I think I took one taxi driver and he was like, "That's Guavuma," and I was like, "Wait, Guavuma?" He was showing me the place, but I cannot believe it. It doesn't really look that impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if inside will be different,
Mm-hmm.
but outside it just looks like a normal building. And he showed it to me several times. And I was like, really? Like I've heard so many things about this place,
Wait,
but
he said that's a
I don't.
Boisvemang owned by Malox.
Yes, he was like that's Guavamang, and I was like, because I didn't hear well, or I didn't hear what he was saying. He was like, le bar de Malox no Guavamang. I was like, oh, okay. So he showed me like three times, and I was still like in the like that's the place. But I don't know, maybe the outside is not
Yeah.
that impressive, but inside is really impressive. So I
Mm.
just saw that from outside. I was that impressed.
Yeah. I'm not in Cameroon, so I just can't know. If I were in Cameroon, I would have definitely gone there to see things for
Also, one
myself.
thing too, I thought about the place. And this has turned out to a Bavuma review. One thing too, I thought about the place is it's in the quartier. It's a neighborhood that's really choked up. And I'm like,
Mm.
A-list artists when they come here, like the crowd, everybody's just moving everywhere, their houses, and it's just like a quartier place. It's not any
Mm.
exclusive kind of area.
Yeah.
There's not even a lot of car space.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, that's my review. But anyway, let's go again.
First hand review of Boisvemang.
Yeah, it can still be that, like, because I asked the man like three times and he was like, yeah, sister, maybe he doesn't know the place, or maybe I didn't see the place very well, but yeah, that's what I think.
I haven't been there yet, but when I come to Cameroon, I'll definitely make sure I go there. It they say your volume is low. I don't know why. Is it on my end? Or have I just been talking by myself all this while? Have I been talking by myself? Wait, guys. Ever since this live session started, have you guys heard a word Ita said?
But from OBS, my volume is okay.
Now it's okay. I believe. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I'll have to re upload it when we are done.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Mark Davis said I heard many words. Yeah, it's okay. Claudette said it's okay.
Okay.
Wait, Claudette, you've been here from the beginning. Have you been hearing her ever since we started? Or is she just now?
Yeah. Technology.
Yeah, technology fucks up a lot. Is it just now, or have you guys been hearing what she has been saying? Or is the volume, was it too low for you guys to hear what she was saying?
Mark Davis says the volume is. Yup, the volume is okay. Okay, I don't know. Maybe when we're done, you just see and whatever decision you make.
Oh, they say it was just low.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank God. Because I thought it was just silent. It would be messed up because we are
Yeah.
30 minutes in already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's how I could hear her. Okay. Yeah, I understand. It's typo. So, yeah, what has been happening again? We had another topic to talk about. What were the topics that.
Fisherman's Diary. Fisherman's Diary.
Who?
Fisherman's Diary. The trailer.
Oh, I don't even know the title of the
The movie.
movie.
It's crazy.
I just saw it. I just saw it and it captivated me. It took me away, and trust me, I'm beginning to. I want to start like a retweet on Twitter so that Netflix can pick it up. Who's with me on
They
that one?
should. Yeah, I want that it should happen, right? But I just so today I was like I told you I'm about to upload a video about it,
Yeah,
and I was looking for his picture. So I
yeah.
googled Can Quintus. As I googled Can Quintus, the first thing I saw was a YouTube video done by this writer. I don't know if it's a blogger, but his name is Kamga Chasa. This is the first time I'm hearing about him, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name well. So
Yeah.
he also has a YouTube channel. So in the video, basically, he was saying, okay, the title is "I'm sorry, Can Quintus and team."
Mm.
Then he in the video, I was like, okay, curious, Can Quintus and team.
Mm.
Then he in the video, I was like, okay, curious, what's happening here? I clicked on the video and I realized that he put out a Facebook post where he was like bashing Can Quintus and his team for
Yeah.
wanting to put the movie on Netflix. So I've not read the post, but basically what he was explaining that he said was he feels like we have a lot of local platforms and Yabadu and stuff which we need to push out there to make it
Mm.
like our own
Okay.
let me that to make it like our own Netflix, and he feels like this movie is a really good movie, and if the movie is on the platforms, it's going to help those platforms go further. So he doesn't see why Can Quintus is taking it to Netflix instead of local platforms where many Cameroonians don't have Netflix, but they can have access to those local platforms. It means that his film is not for Cameroonians. His film is more for the international world who will not get to appreciate it more. Like he said a lot of things like that. So a lot of people coming at him and then he was apologizing, like saying that maybe the way he said it, and he's not like in any way degrading Can Quintus or the team because he really, really loved the movie. So like he's sorry if it came across wrong or whatever. I was like, and a lot of people were also supporting him that it should why is he taking it for Netflix when they are local platforms? And I was like, Netflix is cool. We watch Netflix. Why is it not what's the issue with Netflix?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I jump in now?
Mm-hmm. mm-hmm.
Oh boy. How big is the guy? The guy who did that video?
Okay, his YouTube following is not that big. I've not checked him across other. He has like 915 subscribers. Um, the video presently he has 103 views. I've not checked him across other platforms, but the names that he keeps on mentioning, like he was like calling other names like this person got to him, this person got to him and stuff. It looks like he's somebody who is connected in the industry. He was calling Tino Foy, he was calling other
Okay.
people and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like he's somebody in the industry, although his YouTube following is not big. Yeah.
Okay. Because what I wanted to say was, I never wanted to. I wanted to give the right energy to to the magnitude of energy I wanted to give this reply would match his statue or level or energy, but uh, I just think it's something I should just say shit like not shit like I want to aim at, because I wanted to start at by saying he has a pigeonhole mentality of the industry and all that shit. But what I'll just say is what he said is his heart is in the right place. Okay? But he's naive.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just saying that thing because maybe he's one of those guys who just want to be controversial for controversial reasons. But when you listen, like they say, a what they say, a wrong clock is right twice a day. I don't know how that saying even goes. Like the energy or the message he put out, it may sound, when you think about it on another face, it makes sense. But I'll just say, man, that movie is too good for the whole world to say it. One, that will put Cameroon movies on another pedestal. Will bring in more movie, like more writers, more studios to Cameroon. Because the story is original. It will bring more studios to Cameroon to find more stories like that. And that will employ writers in Cameroon if you get to Netflix. It
Yeah.
will give the guy who produced that movie more opportunities to produce more movies, like give him more jobs. Because they've seen what he can deliver. So, what this guy is saying, if they actually move with what this guy just said, it will actually be burying Cameroon talents in general. What if Samuel Eto'o, with the amount of football he knew, what if Barcelona or Galatasaray, all these teams came to sign in before and said, no, I want to play with PWZ? Who would have known
Yeah.
Cameroon on the map?
Intercartier.
No, he said, I want to play with PWZ. Yeah, we know when you play with PWZ, they'll play the African Champions League, the African, and win maybe these trophies and all that. But where would that take you? Even the African Ballon d'Or, you will not win it. But in the world now, you cannot call Samuel Eto'o's name anywhere in the world that name is not attached to Cameroon. Samuel Eto'o is one of the reasons, like they say, I put Cameroon on the map. Some artists say I put Cameroon on the map. Samuel Eto'o gummed us on the map because he had something the world could enjoy, the world could market, and he took when the opportunity presented itself, he took it. This movie has that with Netflix. Have you watched the movie Money Heist?
No.
The series. I told you to watch that shit. I remember I've told you to watch it before.
Yeah, and I said I'll not watch it now because everybody's watching it. Everybody has finished watching
No,
it,
I
then I'll
don't.
watch
I
it.
think almost everybody has finished watching it
Oh,
because
they're
right
finished.
yeah,
Okay.
we are waiting for the next season to come out.
Okay.
Everybody has finished. I'm not
Then
seeing
I'll
posts
watch
about it
it.
again. I'm not seeing things about it.
Yeah,
Like,
because like everyone was talking about it. Joe Vivian tweeted about it. Everyone was buzzing. I was like, you know what? People
exactly.
should finish. I'll
Let
watch
me
it after.
let me tell you the story of Money Heist and how Netflix can change an industry story or an actor or producer or director's story. Money Heist was made in Spain for the local Spain national TV station. When Money Heist, those guys made it because they had limited budget. That's one. Two, their goal or their ambition was just to please the Spanish audience. You see? So when the movie came out, it debuted at #1 with how many million? I think they said 9 million viewers on the first episode, like the pilot. And when they went to the second season, the viewership dropped by half. By the time they went to the third season, it was just 1 million people watching. Now over the total population in Spain, they went to 500. Then they canceled the show. At I think the third season, they canceled the show in Spain. So somebody at Netflix watched the movie and contacted them and said, we want to put it on Netflix. So the showrunners, the guys who own the show, they just say, okay, because that thing did not perform well in Spain. Maybe they got tired of it or the storyline. So the guy put it on Netflix. 4 to 5 months after it was put on Netflix, I think, no, 2 years after it was put on Netflix, the actors on the movie, the guy said he wanted to open his Instagram. He was shocked if that's his Instagram. He had 2 million followers when he had just, I think, 2K when the movie aired at first in Spain. Like, guys were posting. Then he said he went to social media on YouTube. He saw guys putting on that mask, guys singing the theme song. The song just blew up on Netflix. Like everybody who was on that film has at least 2 million followers now on Instagram, like worldwide. They cannot go out to the streets without guys chasing them now because the movie was that good. Okay, but Spain could only enjoy it because you have so many shows like that in Spain, and Spain know what it has. So they just consume it, or maybe it was just love stories or telenovelas or this kind of romantic stories topping the TV shows. Like you know how these things are, like in some countries. But when they put it on Netflix, like international platform, and translated it, the international audience were fascinated. Like the storyline, that movie is mind blowing. It's creative. It's something like this movie. So I'm just putting, this movie is not a series, but I'm just saying this like our own money here is right now. Cameroon has the opportunity to get on that platform, Netflix. If you've seen the movie Beast of No Nation on Netflix, you should watch it. Beast of No Nation. You should watch Johnny Mad Dog. You know, those kind of movies, they are not the same genre of movies, but the quality and the story and the vibe of this movie is the same like those kind of movies. And all those movies were top-notch movies that have African stories that blew up on Netflix and even won awards. So this movie, I know for a fact, if this movie goes on Netflix, it will blow up.
Yeah.
It will, because the story is unique. African, the world now, the white man wants to appropriate African culture. So every opportunity they see to lash on or make profit from it, they will take it. And it's give and take. That's how the word is. You should not just say you want to build Cameroon platforms when the Cameroonians actually will not sponsor the movie financially. They will not even give the movie financial support to produce even a sequel or produce more movies like that. But if you have an opportunity to get the funds from a bigger platform like Netflix to produce it, why not go for it?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's true. Like when Cam Quintus made his post and he was like, ideally for Cameroon, are you excited to say whatever? But at the end of the day, it's still his personal venture. And I heard that they spent 35 million to come up with this movie. So that's a lot of money he has put on it. If he goes to one of these local platforms, he'll probably not get it. And he's going into this movie. It's true. It's true. He might want to put Cameroon on the map and do good for his country, but he's still a businessman at the end of the day. So putting on this local platform, you end up probably having losses instead of any gain. And I don't really think it's going to help Cameroon that much. That's what I do believe, because first of all, these people don't know this platform. The international world doesn't know this platform. But putting on a platform like Netflix, then it gets to the international population. Then they're like, okay, Cameroon has something to offer. Where can I find more Cameroonian movies? Then it can even help these local platforms, because if they are really interested, they can like, okay, Cameroonian movies are here.
This small short film that King makes, you see guys will start searching and they'll find all these short films that we direct with King and all these smaller platforms that at least they're short but have that quality. You expose a lot. Give more actors in Cameroon the opportunity to blow up, to have more roles. You know? Because if they want to do a movie, a Cameroon movie, even if the director or the studio producing it is from abroad or Western world, if they are using Cameroon stories and all that, they'll need to use Cameroon actors. They may throw in one of their A-list actors like the Beast of No Nation. They use Idris Elba on it. But they use mostly, I think that story was talking about Ghana, the Civil War, I think something like that. But the main actor was a kid from that country. Then the main protagonist was Idris Elba, you know. So that's how this thing is. Rapsina is a very popular name on Netflix, by the way. He has so many movies on Netflix, so that will even help push the movie a little bit.
Yeah, and I was watching the acting like now up to now it's just a trailer. The acting is awesome. I'm like, are these Cameroonians acting like this? Why are they in the other? Like, why don't we have this kind of acting in the other movies? Like, I watch other Cameroonian movies, and I'll tell you honestly, I don't want to throw shade, but other Cameroonian movies, I don't see this kind of awesome acting.
That's it.
Even the kid, even the child was so intense, and in her role did it well.
This kind of movie is the organization, the preparation. It took a long time to make this movie, so everything had to be put in place. Everybody had to know their lines. I believe the actors, like if you had the role, I believe you had the script for this movie, I think a month or two before they started shooting. I just believe that's what happened. That's what they do for most professional movies. If you have the role, you already have the script. They send you the script. So when you get on set, you say those lines as if it is like a dialogue. You are not saying it as if you're reciting a poem.
Mhm.
That's how it makes it work. It goes out naturally, like you integrate your own natural way of talking to it.
Mhm.
You know, yeah. And if you have to
Yeah.
even play a character or mimic somebody's behavior, a character, you have a long time to merge that or do your research. Like these guys that
Mhm.
played the Joker, like he took like months to put himself in that mind state of the Joker because he had the script
Mhm.
and to carve his own identity of the Joker. That's why you see all this movie having all this amazing acting on it, all these things. I believe this movie took almost a year to make, a long time. I don't know when they started
Mhm.
making this movie, but nobody knew they were making it.
Mhm. And also the
It
budget,
just
I was surprised by the budget put in, because like around you hear other movies, like highest I've heard is like a 10 million or maybe even five or so. There are a lot of movies with 1 million less than that being made around here. 35 million. Like, whoa.
that's why I say this kind of movie. It's almost like when you hear they are making Avenger movies or when they are making black, like most of these A-list movies. Sometimes you don't know when the production has started. That's how it is, because they want to focus on building the movie, making it what it is. That's how professionals work. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I appreciate the movie. That's why I just said I would just like to start like a retweet on Twitter to make, even if Netflix hasn't received it yet, that will push them to take it. Like a movement. I just
Yeah.
want to start a movement.
Yeah, but there's something you can do. He has launched a challenge on his Instagram. So he says people should repost the trailer, then you tag Netflix. Just repost the trailer and tag Netflix on
That's it.
different social media platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix will definitely pick that movie. I
Yeah.
think on this the giveaway I'll be doing that will be the new task. Like retweet the trailer. Retweet the trailer. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. I want that movie to be on Netflix.
Yeah. It should be. It'll be nice scrolling through Netflix and you'll see the Nigerian, South African. You see also see Cameroon. It'll be
Yeah.
nice. It'll be a nice thing. Yeah.
That movie deserves to
Anyway.
make it on Netflix.
Anyway, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So I think we just brushed or ran through every topic we thought we had to talk about. I thought it would be too much. So guys, thank you guys for tuning back in after us being away for almost a week. Yeah.
Almost a week.
It's
Oh
more than a
yes,
week, right?
yes, yes. Because it was last week Thursday that we're not around.
Yeah.
Then yeah, this is
It
Thursday
is a
now. So
week.
it's a week exact.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming back. And I appreciate everybody who has come in, who has asked, who has said, I'm glad you're back, or who show concern. Okay, I appreciate everybody. And I think we'll call this episode of today. I think that's it for today. Ita, do you have anything to say before we close it?
Nothing, nothing. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but I don't
Me
think I'll
too. I
remember
feel like there's
anytime
something I'm
soon.
forgetting. I feel like we had a lot to talk about today and I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's this topic. The topic for which I think it was Simi Swaggy we brought it up of which artists are falling off and how can artists prevent that. I feel like we should just keep it for another day,
Yeah.
because I think we need to go like, okay, these artists, they are falling because of this reason
This
and this
reason,
is
yeah.
how they can stop this. And I think it's just a whole topic which it has to be an episode of its own. We should have to do that.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so thank you everybody. Thank you, George. Thank you, Claudette. That was the first person who came live. Thank you, Mark David. Thank you, Rostani. Okay, I hope I said the name right. Thank you, Falomo, for tuning in. Thank you, I've said Mark David. Thank you, Lockdown Comedy. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's everybody who tuned in today. The guys who left a comment, because when we had, I think, 8 guys today, but these are the guys who actually showed up and made us know they
Yeah.
were watching. So thank you. And yeah, see y'all tomorrow, I guess.
Bye. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.